Latency check one. Start. Come on, where are you? All right, latency check number one. Start. 33 seconds. This is worse on YouTube, but only by 10 seconds. Well then. I changed every single setting possible and ran several offline tests and whatnot, and I think it's just literally my location between the media servers, which is weird because I don't seem to have latency issue when I'm calling on Proctor's stream. But I guess it's because it's audio versus just audio versus video. Yeah. So I guess that adds up, which would make sense. Still sucks though. All right, so this has got me curious. I see currently 44 watching. No one's shit posting in chat. Odyssey botting confirmed? Question mark? I posted the link in chat to my Discord. If I see anyone pop into the waiting room, I'm just going to drag you in because the primary reason for this stream is to test the Fugi uh, group chat talk thing. It's kind of like editing chat elements in OBS and stuff. Is that it's not active unless it's live. So that's the whole reason for this. Kind of weird. Usual couple people I talk with during streams aren't awake. They'd be nice to pin on right now, but limited whoever saw my posts and whoever's watching. The mysterious 46 currently watching people, air quotes. Which is weird because yesterday when I did the YouTube stream, I saw like 5 or 6 people on, and that's a really rough number to take seriously because of YouTube's discrepancies that we've all seen on Pippa's and Kirsch's chat repeatedly whenever they do a chat poll. I would like to do a chat poll on Odyssey, but I don't see an option. It doesn't seem like there's chat commands from what I've been able to read on the help website. So I'm kind of up ship's creek without a paddle. If anyone is watching, spend a whole like 3 minutes to make yourself a Odyssey account. Like I said in the pin post, if Odyssey is good enough for Josh, aka Null, and Jim, aka Mediker, uh, it's good to have an account. Just make an account and post in chat. I need to get some feedback on this here. If nothing else, talking with people in chat will give me tangent fodder, and I could just rant and ramble for hours until Kershey starts streaming, which is the overall plan. In addition to my continuing setup for these streaming things, shitposts. This initially started as a shitpost, but then it started spiraling out of control once the autism started going. It's like, ooh, this is something I can learn. And though I do have a bit of a rant and stuff, whenever I learn something, I try to involve people. It's like, hey, let's learn together because there are multiple ways that you can. Okay. In my over decade of teaching people, uh, I've learned very quickly. There's multiple ways of teaching people, but there are a few similar. What's the word I'm looking for? Uh, a few commonalities in teaching people. Uh, my favorite and personal way I learn is to repeat it. Just repeat. Just brute force repetition. Like here's an example. You don't have to go to school to learn stuff. However, it does help to go to school to learn a baseline for what you're going to be looking for. Like, I went to school for 4 years for geology. I don't remember shit. However, I know what to look for in Google or specialized websites for, like mineral composition and all this stuff. You know what to look for and know not to get bullshitted. And if you want to learn by repetition, well, day in, day out, I'm seeing the same mineral or seeing the same rock type, you're going to learn that very quickly. And that's why when I was training people, I wasn't particularly a hard ass on them for the first week for learning the lithologies or or methodologies for logging core or doing samples and mapping and all that jazz. But after a week or two, then it's like, okay, some of the shit really should be sinking in just because you're doing it again and again and again. Why is it not sticking? Uh, Another way of learning things is to, I don't want to say write down, but like maybe make up a work procedure. Like, for example, if, for work, anytime I encounter something new, I'll make notes for myself and then write a procedure for myself. And eventually, towards the end of my work term for my last employment, I was the work procedure guy. I wrote up work procedures for myself and I just put it on the shared drive and people referenced that and eventually they became official. Gonna take a look, see if anyone's chatting in Discord. Does Discord exist? Nope, just me. Anyone talking proctors? Nope. Anyone talking thread? Refresh. Nope. Quiet Sundays. No one's awake. No one's awake, and yet I'm still seeing 41 people watching, which is weird. I'm seeing 41 people watching, which is about 4 times people from Comrade Dell, and yet no one's talking. So which leads me to believe either people are too fucking lazy to make an Odyssey account to ship us in chat, or I'm botted to hell. I'm gonna post I'm live on the Kiwi Farms. I really don't I remember in the original Kiwi Farms thread I was like, hey, if you want to self promote, go for it. But I'm of the opinion of not making a habit of it. But I'm kind of struggling for engagement just to run my experiments and do my tweaks in OBS because it needs to be live. Refresh. I'm kind of glad that the farms are back on the clear net, but I don't know if it's getting DDoS or something, but it's chugging for me. $37 watching. So we lost some bots or people. It would be nice to have confirmation one way or the other. Looks like the farms is fucking up for me now. Oh, here we go. Open thread. Be a shameless whore. Live. Testing out. Need help. Testing out. Some OBS elements. Ints. I can spell. Holy shit, someone actually. Oh, if I got one bitching about this, let's see how many people I can get when I make this post on the farms. Okay, live, need help testing out some OBS elements. I know a bunch of you watch Mad at the Internet on DC. So come help out Grandpa. There is my link. There is my link. Virtual YouTube paste. Live. Need help testing LBS. I know a bunch of you watch my honestly, so come help out Grandpa. I really don't want to make a habit of this. Nah, not gonna be that doomer yet. Live. Okay, King Kong Dong. I love your name, but it doesn't roll off the tongue. Oh my god, I got so many windows. Where is everything? Grandpa's lost. He's cold. His depends is full. Send help. Okay. Seems to be wrangling. Okay, good. Alright, King Kong, you have the floor. Since you're the only one talking. Give me a tangent. I'm down for anything because this is Odyssey. Yeah. I posted everywhere. Murray or Ananda can just pop in. I should probably pin my Discord link to the top though. Pin. There we go. Yeah. As far as collabs, I'm down for anyone. I've been fucking shitting up Proctor streams, which is kind of funny. I just love it how anytime I do something, I'll derail derail the general thread, and whenever I pop into Proctor's thing, I just derail it. I don't mean to. It's just this curse. It's like, okay, I just want to do a little snipe of a shit post. I don't mean to like bogart the whole damn thing. All right, people. Is it? Okay, well, my stream on my end doesn't seem to be buffering. My stream on your end seems to be buffering. We have two data points which are conflicting, so we need more information. Like the initial streams I did were at 1080, so I knocked that down to 720, which is what it is right now. And I don't know how comfortable I am maybe bumping it down to 480. And if I were to do that, I'd have to restart the stream. Which is not something that's not necessarily off the table right now. But then I'd have to repost everything, and that's kind of annoying. And given the lag and the buffering issues, I really don't think it's necessarily my data bandwidth per se. I think it's literally just the ping. Oh no. Oh no. No. Alright, Pipgun. You found the link. Congratulations. You want to throw on your microphone and hop into the stream rating room? I can pull you in. And then we can get this fucking Railroad derailed, exploded. Sorry, bombard. Again, the main reason for the stream is because I do want to set up or test out the Fugi, the Fugi group chat thing. I got the stream element good ready to go, but it's like live chat unless someone's actually using it. Uh, it's not going to pop up. Come on, Pipgoon. You can't be that deep in the weed right now. I believe in you. From one coaster to another, even though you're on the wrong coast. Actually, speaking of the weed discussion, I I didn't look into okay, when Canada legalized weed, I didn't look into it really too much because, kind of used to the way things usually are. But then I kind of got curious and walked into there's like half a dozen head shops in town now since it got legalized. But I walked in and I was checking the prices for this, that, and that other thing as far as like weed products go. And man, the government really wants its cut. I ain't paying tax on shit. Rather just go to the usual guy who's still in business for legal purposes. This is not endorsement, even though where I'm at is legal. Truth be told, I never really got too much into weed because I am one of those low percentage people who actually don't get stoned. I get paranoid. I go totally the opposite direction. Unless it's so overloaded, I just get conked out. So either I'm wired up, thinking people are out to get me, or I'm out cold, blackout cold. Oh shit! Becomes typing. Okay, you can go. We'll be waiting. It's not like we're going anywhere. Okay, King Kong. So once you get this, uh, how's the buffering now? Like I know the latency is like 20 to 30 seconds from me talking and you seeing this, but how is the stream quality on your end as of right now? Has it gotten better? Has it gotten worse? I can't type for shit. I shall not gold my horses. Let's see what else. Anything going on in thread number one? Thread number two. Quiet Sunday. Hmm. Yeah, well, we're waiting for Pipkin to compose himself. Let's see what's on the news today. So many windows. Oh my god. No new anime post. Red Letter Media Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I'm gonna have to watch that later. Oh, this looks hilarious. Okie dokie. Close that window. Oh, mobile will probably do it. I still would like more points of data just to get a consensus. But for now, I found a funny article. Firefox. Okay, it's gonna be annoying. Okay. Need to unlock. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Unlock, move you up, shrink you a bit. Okay. AOC defends lawmaker pulls fire alarm to open door and totally not disrupt the democratic process. Democratic lawmaker Jamal Bowman, Democrat New York, thinks we're all idiots after offering a unbelievable excuse after he was caught on CCTV pulling fire alarms in the House office building while Democrats were trying to delay a House vote and stopping the stopgap. I'm sorry. Stopgap built, which eventually passed at the 11th hour. Caught in potato camera. Bowman, who founded a school that would have held several fire drills per year, wants us to believe he mistook this fire alarm, aka the one we all grew up with in school, for an automatic door opener that was trying to. Oh god, I can't take it seriously. That was trying to use to open a clearly marked emergency exit. Yep, that's pretty clearly marked. In a Saturday statement, Bowman said, I want to personally clear up the confusion surrounding today's events, adding, Today, as I was running to make a vote, I came to a door that is usually open. It's not. I am embarrassed to admit that I activated the fire alarm mistakenly thinking it would open the door. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit. Jamal. For those who work in Capitol Hill, or even those who don't, this makes no sense. Have you in your life ever activated a fire alarm in a large public building to open a door? Is there tunnels that take you from this building straight to the Capitol? It's very easy to do. And of course, Galaxy Brain AOC had to chime in. What do these signs mean, Alexandria? This should be a next new test to determine whether people are fit to serve in Congress. And now Bowman has found himself under investigation. Representative Jamal Bowman pulled a fire alarm in Cannon this morning, said House Administrative Committee Chairman Brian Steele. Republican Wisconsin? I'm not really good with state abbreviations. I want to say Wisconsin. Who added that an investigation into why it was pulled is underway. As Epoch Times notes, the fire alarm in the Cannon House office building, often called Old House Office Building, was triggered around noon, leading to an evacuation of the entire building while the House was in session. The building was reopened an hour later after Capitol Police determined the situation was not a threat. Capitol Police said in a statement late Saturday that an investigation into what happened and why continues. The fire alarm in the Old House Office Building, I can talk, are pull down triggers in case in bright red boxes they read fire, aka fire alarm. Insurrectionist Democrat Republican Representative Jamal Bowman had been caught on camera pulling Capitol fire alarm seconds before critical vote to keep government open. Violation 1512 C2 obstruction of an official proceeding. Arrest and prosecute Representative Bowman immediately. I agree. The Epoch Times had reached out to Capitol Police for further comment. At the time of the evacuation, Democrat lawmakers in the House were working to delay a House vote on the 45-day funding bill to keep federal agencies open. They said they needed time to review the $71 page bill that Republicans had just released to avoid shutdown. The stopgap funding bill was ultimately passed in a 335 to 91 vote. Mr. Bowman and the majority of Democrats voted in support of the bill. So he actually voted in favor of it passing, but still pulled this stunt. This is literally self reporting. I mean, it has the alarm and everything. Have we become Among Us? I don't like this timeline. Lawmakers in the Senate, in a vote late Saturday night, passed the measure, sending it to President Joe Biden to sign in order to avoid government shutdown on October 1st. President Biden signed the measure late Saturday night. After the bill passed the House, a number of Republicans, including House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, Republican California, criticized Mr. Bowman for having triggered the fire alarm. Mr. McCarthy on Saturday afternoon called an investigation into Mr. Bowman, telling reporters in a press conference, "I think ethics should look at this." He noted Mr. Bowman's actions caught on camera and said should not go without punishment. No fucking shit. Turley Pines, according to constitutional scholar Jonathan Turley, in D.C., this would constitute. How much fuck? Okay, we're almost at the end. In D.C., this would constitute criminal misdemeanor. It would also obviously be treated as sanctionable conduct under the House rules, even without addressing any attempt to cause fear or panic. Here is the most obvious crime. 22-1319, false alarms, false reports, hoax weapons. Section A, it should be unlawful for any person or persons to willingly or knowingly give false alarms of fire within the District of Columbia, and any persons violating the provisions of this subsection shall, upon conviction, be deemed guilty of misdemeanor and be punishable by a fine no more than the amount set forth in blah blah blah, blah. Imprisonment up no more than 6 months, or by such fine and imprisonment. Prosecutions for violating the provisions of the subsection shall be information filed in blah 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 blah. Not gonna lie, I don't mind reading legalized sections. Like for example, like for my professional geoscience stuff, I had to read a shit ton of law and ethics and filings and stuff for to take my exam. And even in day-to-day work, sometimes like reading contracts or making sure I'm up to date on certain bills or statutes or whatnot. There's a lot of legalese in certain professions, and you wouldn't think it, but geology is one of them, especially when you're managing or signing off on things. Which is why I try to avoid it like the plague, because it is boring, and I don't like being liable, and I don't have insurance. Yeah, so that was a weird thing. Firefox, put you away. Pipkin piped up. How the fuck do you set up Fugi? I'm just going to drag you in chat first. You are muted. I want to unmute you. Where do I do this? Right click. Server mute, disconnect. Okay, Pipkin, I dragged you into the stream thing. You don't seem to be muted on my end, so if I think it might be on your end. I had this problem when I first called on Proctor. You're on your bottom panel. You can unmute yourself. I think that should do it. But as far as setting up Fugi, all you have to do is... Where's my stuff? Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Okay, so if you want to set up Fugi, it's really simple. All you have to do is upload a couple of pictures, one for static and one for talking. I just have the same image on both because all I want to do is have the bouncing up and down uh, function. And I think I still have my screenshot from earlier. I don't. Where are you? Yeah, I can just take a new screenshot. Screenshot of my settings. Screenshot. Save. Upload to the channel. And I'll throw it on screen just because. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Throw you on screen. Boop. Okay, so uh, all you have to do is upload your images on the right side of the screen. I should probably take whatever. It's one page. You can see it. You're talking. Why don't I hear you? I have you at 100% volume. I can't hear you. Am I just retarded? Not muted. I can't hear you. I don't see your mute icon. Let's check the channel permissions. Allow members to talk in this voice channel. That might be it. Click save. Hey, Pipkin, try again. Actually, the better question is, can you hear me? I can't hear you, but can you hear me? External sounds. Voice activity. Activate the volume permissions will be automatic lower priority. Yeah, okay, require speakers, mute. Allow members to mute. No. Deafen. No. Move. No. Voice. Allow members to create and edit voice channel status. Yes? Question mark? We're doing it live. Voice channel chat permissions. Send messages. Sure. Embed link. Sure. There's a voice channel. I don't know why we need this. That file's fine. Whatever. Add reactions. Whatever. External. Fine. No. Fine. No. Yes. No. No. And no. Safe. Invites. I hope you mean reinstall Discord. I don't see why you would have to. I would just close it and open it again just to see. Just restart Discord. Start. I can't type. Pipkin is beginning to affect my spelling. Oh my god. This is going to bug me now. Restart. Oh, you're on web browser. I do not like web browser things for some things, and I've never used the web browser for Discord. Actually, I could probably even capture this. I'm curious. I think I have it set up. Where are you? Nope, I have to add new source. Display window capture. Window capture. Add existing. Discord. Okay. Ah. When the Discord nation attacked. Transform. Fit to screen. Zoop. Say hi to Pipkin as we figure out what's going on. Okay, I should probably type this out because I know he doesn't hear me unless he's watching the stream. Just let me know when you're ready. Enter. No question mark? No, but may as well. Can try after if needed. I think it auto detects. I think. Okay. Drag you back into stream. You are muted. I can't change that. That's on your end. I really don't want to do spelling. Okay. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, this is good. We're making progress. Now, I'm kind of curious. I'm still trying to finagle all these stupid layers and sources in OBS. Group talk OBS. Okay, I think that might be covered by chat now. Let's see. So I'm going to put it over chat. Holy shit, Pipgun. Okay, I got to bump you up higher. Okay. Higher. Okay, holy shit, it's Pipgun. Well, okay, here's what I've noticed helps. If you're watching the stream, mute the stream and just listen to the audio via Discord. That way, there's not near, because I know my stream has latency issues and stuff, but if you want to talk in Discord, just mute the stream and we can talk here, and the stream will eventually catch up to us. Yeah. Let's see. Group talk. Unlock. Select element. Is that select element? Damn it. Because you're covering up chat, even though King Kong is kind of alone and talking in Odyssey chat. Okay, there we go. Oh, King Kong is you. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Gonna turn that off. Gonna move this up here. Let's see. Sorry if I'm just dictating myself. It kind of helps the old brain think of what I'm doing. Editor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. My streaming on this year's stuff, it would be a good learning experience for anyone. Just like, okay, I'm gonna see some idiot faff about. Okay, here's the thing with Canadian English. Canadian English is an unholy abomination between UK English and American English. Yes, I'm a fucking leaf. I know. I'm ashamed to everyone. Well, initially I made those little short YouTube posts, and they were just literally just shit posts and stuff. And then I kind of got into the meat and potatoes of how OBS and Stream Elements stuff works, and then kind of just got the I want to figure this out juices, the autism, if you will. Uh, I don't say it's complicated. It's just there's no hand holding. That's the thing. There's no hand holding. My brain left the town ages ago, and I don't think it's coming back. Yeah. Well, we're on Odyssey, so it's not like he's gonna fucking. We're nobodies. He doesn't know we exist. Speaking of stalking, I kind of low key want to get Proctor to start using Fugi because that's what all the VTubers, aka Kershey, uses for this. Yeah, I think he took a picture of his cock. Lazy humor. Yeah, he's in Ireland, as in not Northern Ireland. He's in Ireland, Ireland. The only allegiance I have to the British Isles is Scotland because I'm from Nova Scotia, which is New Scotland. It, yes. So the thing is with Nova Scotia, it was initially a Scottish colony until the French and the English came in and said, "Fuck you, get the fuck out." Uh, uh, I don't care. The reason why I'm streaming on Odyssey is because we can go full, balls deep as far as what we're talking about and shit. Because this is not YouTube. Yeah, Odyssey is pretty fast and loose and stuff, unless you get like literal feds calling you and stuff. That's why Null streams here, and Medicare used to stream here until he, became a cripple. Uh, Here's the thing: like YouTube has the questionable viewer count stuff, and I think Odyssey has the same thing because I have listed currently 41 watching, and I know that's not right. I just know. maybe, I guess, I don't know, because even at let's assume it's the same numbers as him and stuff. There was still at least chat engagement. Maybe because it's on YouTube, most people have YouTube accounts. I guess I don't know, but I figure most people will be shit posting in chat trying to get a rile out of me, or get some tangents going or something. Something. Maybe because it's a mobile thing. I don't know. Like, I don't seem to be having any issues on my end. I don't know. Rumble's kind of pissed me off for certain things. Like, it's a comparable service and stuff, but I can't put my finger on it. But there's enough going on in Rumble, it just annoys me. Yep. Well, Odyssey's not much better because they have their monopoly money. Yeah, so both models are a little sketch, but I'm not involving in that, and as long as it leaves me alone, hey, I don't care. Yes, I'm gonna see what anyone else found the Discord. Like, no, it's just me and you. Nah, I just posted the stream in general, but fuck, I'll post my Discord link in general too. Maybe that'll prompt someone to shit post. Well, I know the Fat Fox is definitely asleep. It's not rude. I'm an architect. That's a compliment. We're on my stream, and Proctor can't bonk us here. Besides, he's worse than either of us combined. I've seen, I've, I've seen more. Like you've seen just screenshots. I've actually been in Kirsch's Discord, and I've seen the live post of him thirsting and stuff. It's cringe as fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Like my Oshi is Kurone, and she's about my age and stuff. So that's why I don't mind thirsting after her because it's not creepy. Like for example, if I were to thirst on like Pippa or someone, like they're old enough to be my kids, so that'd be just weird. Yeah, like I don't know Kersh's docs. I don't think she has a docs and stuff, but I know she's probably a few years younger than me, but definitely older than Pippa. Just from the references, like just from her life experiences and stories and references and stuff, I think she's like definitely intermediate between me and Pippa. So she probably like mid early 30s. Her Itachi stream was hilarious just from her ranting about it going woke, but she's like, I still want to get off. I am conflicted. Yeah. Yeah, during her dono-a-thon, she legitimately got Nim to wrangle the freedom for a bit while she rubbed one out, and she was shameless on that because she was just that blue balled. But at least she didn't staple her cooch closed. There's that. I forget. I forget. I actually kind of blanked out my mind which VTuber actually did that. I just aware it happened, but I don't want to know. Of course, you fucking would. I don't know. I maybe I'm jaded from like 90s the original beheading and murder and snuff film videos from back in the day. I'm kind of just like, nah. I served my time. I'm done. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Why? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I forget where I saw it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Maybe my cold black heart hasn't given up on humanity and stuff. It's just I don't know. I just can't stand that shit. I leave my grim darkness to the 41st millennium and still the third millennium. I like to think noble, bright, yet endures. No, I just don't want to off myself. We're all born into this life and given one choice with two options. You can either cry or you can laugh. I try to laugh. Operative word being try. Well, that's why we're here. We're watching men with voice changers trying to pick up kids. Isn't that what we're doing? I'm just mirroring what Null would say. I don't know if I believe it, but Grant has been trying to convince me that Josh is just running a gay op to protect what he actually likes by being a hard ass on it. But I don't know. Kurmari High is a good anime. Even it's kind of like Cowboy Bebop. Even a normie could watch it and enjoy it. I don't know if there's any particular genre or something because I've watched so much shit over the years, like not even just anime, like books and movies and shit. But as far as what's coming up next, well, actually, I'm currently watching right now The Devil's the Part Timer season 2, part 2. Yeah, it's pretty much a reverse isekai. Okay, so here's the setup. So, fantasy world, the heroes about ready to kill the big bad guy, and the bad guy's like opens a portal and is with Major General, and they're like, "We'll get you next time, Gadget." Next time, and then when they port over to modern day Japan. But the kicker is they start losing their powers, and they're like, "Shit, we're losing our magic. Brainwash someone to open us a bank account and to co-sign on rent, and then the devil ends up having to get a job, literally get a job at McDonald's. Yeah, the season one was like released like mid to I think it was like either 2014 and 2016. It's released a while ago. There was a very big gap between seasons and stuff, but it's one of the few isekai I actually like because it kind of got in before the glut kicked in. If that makes sense. But yeah, it's a good series. And as far as for what's coming up next season, Shield Hero and Goblin Slayer, I guess. I never got into girls and pants or like as far as the cute girls doing cute things. My introduction to that began and ended with Lucky Star. No, my military spurging is kind of more political instead of tech, I guess, and stuff. So I don't really go too hard into it. Like my favorite like military anime is Gate, but that's kind of like the go to. No, Gate. That time, I forget what the full title is. It's the one where the fantasy world Gate opens to Japan and the Japanese military goes in and kicks ass, but ends up being a harem anime. So a lot of people kind of tune out after that. Kind of, sort of. If it interests me, if it interests me, uh, whatever. Yeah, go. I'm familiar with Canadian politics, American politics, international politics. Shit, you can talk whatever the fuck you want. I really don't care. Shit, it's shit. It's always shit. It's been shit and it will be shit. Yeah, I don't know me personally because the district I'm at has been voting NDP since before I got here, and that was like pushing over a decade ago. So I think most people really just don't care as far as politics go, and the number game is starting to catch up. Specifically, all the Indians were importing with the visa program, so of course they're voting either liberal or NDP, and that's leaving the conservative party and the spinoff party out in the dust. No, pretty much everything just went down south to Toronto and Ottawa, pretty much where people were in cameras. Like I'm up north of north without being in the territories. So there's not much going on here. Like I remember a couple years ago, I saw a pride parade in town. I was like, "Fuck, we have enough people for a pride parade? What the fuck?" Yeah. Uh, well, no, well, no, it's out where I'm at. I'm in northern Ontario, which is the middle of nowhere. But I lived in Calgary, Alberta, for a few years and stuff. So, like there are sane people in Canada. You just gotta find them. I don't know. I've visited plenty of cities and stuff, and honestly, they're all the same. Unless you know someone there you're visiting, there's really no point. I Yep, I wandered about and being outdoors and actually, but also whenever I'm in town and stuff. Yeah, I went out and did shit. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, and plus the culture's gotten worse. Like when I was in university in Halifax in the early 2000s stuff, it that was like the start of like the quote unquote modern urban decay. Like for example, one time I was walking down the street and I shit you not, a bunch of middle schoolers tried to swarm me. Like swarming was a thing for a while, and they were trying to pick on the 6'4", 300 pound like Charles Manson looking motherfucker. I'm like, are you kids fucking serious? And I just picked one up and chucked him and his friends, and they bolted off. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's not just. Oh, okay. In some cases, yeah, it's still kids, but the gangs and adults, they're actually organized crime now. The generation gap has gotten bad. Like I even noticed a generation gap when I was still in high school, and that was just like like a year or two difference. And now it's just a couple of Zoomers I talk with, on Discord and stuff, and they're like, I don't understand my generation, kind of thing. Yeah, 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 I guess I can kind of relate. Actually, fucking Railix just told us they can't hear you, so I kind of got to figure out what to do. Is it desktop audio that Proctor uses? I know. I don't know either. That's curious. Uh, Audio input capture, but that would be microphone. So I guess it would be dis. But I already. Okay, here's. Hmm. Help. I just. Maybe if I have the Discord window open, it'll detect the audio. I'm not seeing the audio mixer. Uh, God damn it. I need outsourced brain power. Okay, so I got Discord on screen, but I need the audio. Media source. It's not window capture. Display? Yeah, that's kind of why I was bitching at people to get in chat because I need feedback. Because if I don't have feedback, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, so desktop. Capture. Okay, but if I capture desktop, I can I turn it off just to have audio? Question mark. Well, okay, so but here is he is he even awake? Okay, go to Discord. Go to practice channel. Help. Need need Discord audio in OBS. Well, until someone answers, I'll try to continue figuring out what's going on. Okay. Well, there's a lot of like I've been reading up a lot of online guides and videos and stuff, but it's the reason why I'm doing this right now is specifically for the immediate feedback. Cause like, can you fuckers hear me? Can they hear you? I don't know. I'd be down to playing games and stuff. I've been falling behind in that there, so streaming playing games will probably be a thing. Yeah, I'd probably personally put the kibosh in that because I think it would just be cringe. I'm not Proctor. I'm keeping the Chubas and myself separate within reason. Like for example, if Kershey were to pop in and be like, "Sure, we could shoot the shit and stuff," but I don't know, to make a regular kind of thing and stuff or something to look forward to, and it doesn't sit well with me. Okay, this Discord audio thing is really gonna bug me now. Raildex, if you can hear me, heed my call. What the fuck do I do? Yeah, because I only have two things for the audio mixer in OBS. I got my alerts, my stream element alerts, and then I have my microphone audio. But to add a source, no. In sources, I have Discord. It showed up, it's unlocked, and it's visible because it's on the screen right now. But I don't have a audio out like audio indications of it. Capture cursor force SDR. Maybe if I add Discord to something else. So hide that. Okay, so user setting. So what am I looking for? Okay. Yep. Default. So I would want to have the output my microphone, I guess. Uh, Okay, well, you're spitting out of my speakers now. So,
All right, I'm gonna keep talking just to see if anyone on chat. Because if you can figure out that part right, then it's just a matter of narrowing it down to figuring out where to capture the audio from. But I think it should.
yeah, that does make sense. So, well, no, I'm kind of grasping at straws right now because fuck if I know. So, well, that's what it was yesterday. Yeah. Audio input capture. Okay, I'll just add whatever. Device. Hmm. Yeah, so when I'm trying to add in an audio input capture in OBS, the only thing I'm getting is default and microphone. So I assume default will be desktop? Okay, so I have audio input capture now, and it's detecting my microphone, so I don't think that would be it. Actually, I'm going to go back in the Discord and throw you back on the default device, aka my speakers. So, going to. Okay, talk for a sec.
Yeah, yeah, I'm talking. I'm talking. Just
Yeah, but are people.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking through OBS, so I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, but the question is, do people hear you? Because I really don't want to do this to have it go through my speakers, because I'm kind of trying to avoid that. Remove that source. Audio output capture? Okay, so I would assume it would be.
Oh, so I'm listening in on your stream, and you got the double echo going.
Yeah, because. Well, it should be fine now, or is it doing it right literally right now?
It fixed itself. Your voice is fine. I don't hear myself, but I'm like 10 seconds behind, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm gonna keep talking. Hopefully something
no, no,
happens.
no, no, wait. This is important. You can hear yourself on stream? Like, uh, I,
Oh shit, I don't know what you did, but yeah, my voice just popped up on screen.
okay, so you can hear. Okay, so you have my stream currently unmuted, and you're hearing yourself right now, correct? After doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So you sure you're hearing yourself in Discord?
No, it's definitely your stream. I'm
Okay,
like really loud.
okay. Mute the stream and talk, and just to confirm, you can't hear yourself anymore.
Yes, I cannot hear myself anymore.
Okay, so it was so the correct thing is that I had to add an audio output capture and to set it to default, which is my desktop audio, and that's why I have the voice settings right now is set to default, which is my desktop.
All
But it's
right, sweet.
but it's not coming out through my speakers, so this is good. So it's not coming out through my speakers, and the stream is now catching it. If
Yeah, sounds good, man.
if the logic follows.
Ye-
No one's replying. It literally seems to be just me and you. Raildex, are you still there? We need third party confirmation.
Oh, your numbers are dropping. Your numbers are dropping since I started talking. They can hear my voice. Put me
No,
back on mute.
no. I'm just kind of curious how long it took us to realize because my timestamp isn't. showing up properly.
I don't know, probably about an hour.
Ah, shit. Ah, fuck it. Well, this is a whole experiment experience, so I really honestly don't personally care. We're making progress, so hey, I'm all for it.
This is all pre-debut scuff troubleshooting, man. You haven't debuted yet. You'll be all right.
I don't know if I'm really doing the whole VTuber debut thing. I'm not going to make a thing of like I didn't want this to become a thing. Honestly, I'm just doing this for funsies.
Hey, but it could lead to something later, and you got all the kinks worked out. Maybe you'll be Proctor's co-host.
I'm effectively his co-host right now, even though I wasn't planning on it.
The Gill stream, the Trill. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something with the kill stream in it. It'll be you're Gator, and Proctor's fucking Ralph.
I the one thing I'm trying. Okay, there is one thing I'm trying to make a thing, and I want to make Proctor's Weeb Pack a thing, because Sinatra has his Rat Pack, Howard Stern has Whack Pack, and I want Proctor to have his Weeb Pack.
Good God.
I know it's so stupid, and I love it.
But all right, so in your ideal weave pack, who are the other guys? Who's high pitched Eric?
Oh God.
Who's Beetlejuice?
No, no, I don't want to. I don't want this. Okay, my little headcanon is I don't want to force like okay, you're gonna be this guy, you're gonna be this guy. I kind of want to just have the organic concept. Like Proctor will have his regular bunch of idiots. I'm one of them. You're one of them, and we'll have a couple other ones.
Whoa! I just exist, man. I don't know. I don't. Yeah,
No, 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 no. You're not backing out of this. We're Z-list celebrities, whether we like it or not. Thrang wants to back out of this. He can't either. He's in the minds of people, and so are we.
yeah. Here's a question about Thring. Have you ever heard his voice?
No, me and Sopmod are okay. I'm in the group chat with him and Sopmod senior, and we've been ragging on him for a while there. Like me and Sopmod are down for shooting the shit on the stream and stuff, but he is hardcore. Like I mean, hardcore OPSEC. Like he doesn't want his voice. He doesn't want his face. He doesn't want anything. We don't know shit about him.
So he could be Grand Humphreys.
He could be a fucking chick for all we know. He could be fucking Uni Luna, literally for real, for all we know.
No, that can't be true, man. Because when Pippa streams, he's in chat also.
Yeah,
When she's playing games and stuff.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. The headcanon theory speculation kind of does fall apart because Pippa has a really Pippa legitimately has issues micromanaging stuff. So her being able to LARP in a private Discord, chatting with people and shitposting in chat and on the live thread would be a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, but what about this? What if Thrang is really Zax? See?
I have it on good authority that they're separate people, if for no other reason that Thrang has opinions, and that's all I'm going to say on it.
Oh, all right. I don't know, really.
I like the dude, so I don't want to throw him under the bus for confidential stuff. But world exclusive right here. Zax and Thrang are two different people.
All right, I'll have to take your word for it, man. It would be disappointing if Thrang was a girl, though. Would it be disappointing? I don't know. It would hit different. You know what I mean?
It would be fucking creepy considering I'm in direct messages with him and he's clearly a Zoomer. So I'd be again. It would come back to the collabing with Pippa thing, or thirsting on the side people. It'd just be weird.
It would be weird.
But
Man, so I don't. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
no, no, no. Go ahead.
Well, because I would respect people's desire to remain OPSEC or whatever, so I don't want to keep asking questions about Thrang. Although I will say, I wonder how he did get those Discord leaks. You know what I mean? Did they just fell into his lap one day?
No, no. I don't mind sharing this. He's in everything. He's everywhere. He reads. He lurks, shit posts. Dude has the attention span of like a gnat. He's everywhere and he can't stay still for a second.
Oh, jeez.
So he's literally all up in those channels and threads and DMs and stuff. He's just everywhere.
God damn.
Yeah, Wiki Dog is literally my little carrier pigeon. He brings me information from time to time, whether I'm interested or not, and I just hear things like like I don't have time to be in all these threads and stuff, and he'll just mention something in our group chat and be like, "Oh, that's interesting. I might look at it," kind of thing.
Oh, I guess that means he's not Grant Humphreys because Grant Humphreys has a girlfriend. And let me tell you, you can't do any of this shit when you got a girlfriend or a wife or boyfriend if you're down like that. You know what I mean?
No, I wholeheartedly agree. Like I'm in between jobs right now, and I don't have time for that kind of shit.
He digs deep. He trawls the fucking internet. He brings up some fucking unforeseen shit. You know what I mean?
I think there are people that feed him shit too, because that's a lot of information sometimes.
Yeah, he's broken a couple of VTuber stories, I think, right? Not
Yeah,
just Uni or whatever, but
yeah.
well, Meat Pippa. I'm just gonna use Meat Pippa.
Please, oh god. Okay, here's the funny thing. Reticule is the first person on the internet. I've been on the internet since like late '80s or early '90s, and Reticule has the distinction of being literally the first person I blocked.
Oh my God, really?
I just can't stand him. He brings my piss to a boil. Like
Uh,
the initial quote unquote bit was kind of funny, but then it's like, oh wait, you're serious? Oh no, thank you.
is he serious though? I think the bit just I mean it's a good bit. I don't know. Might as well keep it going, right? Did you block him on the farms too?
No, he doesn't post nearly where he doesn't seem to post in the main thread anymore. And all the places I hang around with, I don't see him, so I haven't done that there yet. But pretty much, I had to block him just to make the Pippa thread readable.
Man, I don't know. I enjoy the animosity people have with him, man. Meat Pippa is a good distinction though, just to not feed faggots fucking Pippa's name and all that shit. Because otherwise I'd be posting her name too, you know what I mean?
Did you check the culinary thread and actually see the literal meat Pippa?
Yeah. Someone tagged it. It was all right. It just looks like a fucking hamburger patty with, lettuce leaves for ears and fucking garlic eyes. Honestly, it doesn't seem that weird. It seemed like a very lazy attempt at a joke.
I know, but eventually you have to let the joke go. He's beyond in the ground. He's spat out the other side of the planet, and he's on his way to Alpha Centauri.
But it's the I mean, how do you go? How do you progress from that? You know what I mean?
I
Where do
don't
you go?
I don't know. Come up with new material. Like I like even having him on ignore in the thread, just from all the reactions, like the reactions from other people and stuff. I get the gist of what he's saying and stuff, and it's just not never ending.
I mean, Pippa is a good girl, man. Pippa is a good girl who don't do no wrong.
No, she's a dumb little shit that needs to grow up. I love her. Don't get me wrong and stuff, but she has wised up on certain things and stuff, but she still has a way to go.
Yeah, I mean, she just hit the middle class. She's gonna be a landlord soon. I think it'll be all right. She'll learn, man. She'll learn how government works.
No, I respect her as a content. I respect her as a content creator and stuff, but like chat feeding into her eccentricities and stuff, it kind of brings my piss to a boil. Like this is the thing me and Thrang usually kind of go back and forth on and stuff. Is that chat is enabling her on certain things, and it's not helping. It really isn't.
Yeah, that's true. I am one of the people that think she should pick up smoking, though. I think smoking would calm her down a little bit.
Pippa, if you can hear my brainwaves through the internet, please do not take up smoking. Don't. It's a money sink and it'll kill you. Just don't.
But you will lose weight and you will feel good when you smoke, and you can blow cool smoke rings.
I don't. Okay, I have a live and let live mentality, so people can do whatever they want. But there are still some things that are objectively like, do you consent to this being a bad thing? Okay, fine. I'm not gonna like. I'm a big proponent on the concept of you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It's like
Yep.
this is what you ought to do. If you end up not doing it, I'm going to be disappointed, but that's your choice.
I mean, that's fair. That's a good way to live, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So what stuff are you into for you know entertainment? Anything outside VTubers in your art?
Oh yeah, man. I just watch TV and movies and shit, read books. Uh, Political season's here, so I'm.
Oh, it's already started. Like I saw a news article. The deadline to register the deadline to register if as a party or an independent is coming up, and RFK has an announcement coming up soon.
Yeah, he's going independent supposedly, and that'll sap, I think, Biden supporters or at least the working class. So I'm like a political spurg. I've been around, the internet for a long time. Um, Trying not to say too
News
much
article.
there. But anyway, yeah, I like politics, man. I just follow politics all the time. Mostly domestic and local. International, just because logistic wise, it's good for my job to know.
Without doxing yourself, what is your job in broad strokes, if you're comfortable?
I just like to tell people I work in logistics.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Yeah, so like when Kelvin went down, the Kiwi Farms thread with the Wuhan shit, that was a great it was good business for us because I saw like, hey, there's this thing going in China, it's spreading around. They're talking about quarantine, so I went and I showed management, hey, this thing is happening in China. We got to talk to our suppliers and make sure that they're aware of this. And this was back what, like in December, November.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
so showed them that. They're like, yeah, okay, whatever, Mark. It's, I guess that's the thing that's happening. And then as it was ramping up and the thread got worse and worse, I was like, hey man, we should probably stock up on masks and gloves and all this other shit to sell. And then eventually they did. And then when was it March or April of 2020, when that came around, man, we made a fucking killing on just PPE gear and all that stuff. You're talking bed sheets, gloves, like those little foot sock things.
yeah.
So that's what I do. I just follow politics, just figure out where everything's going on.
Yeah, since I'm in geology, I tend to pay attention to international news because it affects commodity prices and stuff. And since I'm terminally online, I saw the Wuhan stuff start up, and I was just like, "This is going to be big. I should probably lay in." So I started up my savings and got my supplies in like January, December, January, because this shit actually started in like October, November. So had a month or so head start, so I got laid in, and eventually, I got laid off. So, but when that happened, I was prepared because I saw it coming.
Yeah. Now, did Canada offer like in America they gave us the PPP and a bunch of other programs that you could scam off of?
Yeah,
Did
yeah, we had an employment insurance. Pretty much the way it worked is that we have EI, so employment insurance, the welfare. So pretty much they waived a lot of requirements for that there when people got laid off, and on top of that, they had like a rebate kind of thing.
All right, that's good, man. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of different uh, like warehouse people, wholesalers that didn't sell like the important shit, and they got closed and they're all gone. This fucking area is decimated.
Yeah, everywhere got affected differently. Like I don't know. Uh, The last few years have been weird. Like I'm still on my quote unquote COVID sabbatical and stuff, but the funds are getting a little thin, so I'm gonna have to start looking for work again soon.
Yeah, I mean, are the oil fields and geology and all that? I know with the oil fields out there, are those still making money?
Yeah, there's always going to be work in the oil fields. Like I'm in hard rock, so I deal with mining and stuff. Like the district I'm at is gold, and this is probably where I'm going to stick around. There's a bunch of mines here, and I know a bunch of people in each of them. So it's, once I actually get off my ass, it's not going to take too long to find work again.
Oh, nice, man. That's great. Now, for me, I couldn't actually get any of that money because I was still working. So, there's a bit of resentment towards some people because you had people that only worked like 12, 15 hours at McDonald's and they're getting 600 extra dollars a week. That's a week. And I'm here working, 40, 60, sometimes 75 hours a week. And you're just like, man, fuck you. I hope you die.
Yeah, this the money thing has always been an issue with me and stuff because it's one of those cultural taboos like, oh, you shouldn't talk about it, but then it's like at the place I worked at, it was just like, what the fuck are you making, because I want to know if I'm getting fucked over or not.
Yeah, yeah, and then well, in America here, it's leveling off again. So you're talking minimum wage. You get like, well, not minimum wage itself, but there's minimum wage, of course. And then during COVID, they're pumping up to like 18, $20 for just like even McDonald's was pumping out like 15 starting with it's a $500 bonus sign on fee after a couple months or whatever. So it was a hard time just finding retards to just pick up a box and scan a label. And 3 years hence, it's actually leveled off, and now wages are back down. They're actually suppressed now because there's so many people looking for work, because so many fucking businesses had closed.
Yeah, like I've one of my little mini hobbies, just because it ties into my job, is economics and stuff. So I kind of saw a lot of shit coming, and I was just like, I knew it was gonna be bad, but then it just got retarded. Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, it's. I wonder who is actually going to be president. I know with 2020, there was all this shit about votes and votes being stolen and all that bullshit. But
Which they were.
I don't know, man. I'm still. Look, man, I love Trump and all that shit, but I don't know. I don't think that was a strong case, to be honest. I saw those videos. I saw what Hollywood Hulk Hogan was posting, and I was like, it makes sense.
Well, okay. Here's my thing on the quote unquote conspiracy theories. They're a thing. It is happening, but the only thing that's in question is the scale.
Right, right, right. And as far as I can see, it was never big enough to actually influence the outcome of an election.
Yeah. It's kind of like the God question. It's like you can neither prove nor disprove, so why bother? But you know, in the real world, something is going on some level. To say yes or no one way or the other, you're just filleting yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Are you religious at all?
I am militantly agnostic.
All right, all right, all right.
Hence the quip I just made.
Right, right, right. That makes sense. I
Yeah,
can follow. I track. I'm tracking.
you know, the gold and silver and aluminum rules are in fact, don't be a dick.
Yeah, but sometimes being a dick is funny, man.
Well, yeah, it's funny.
Sometimes it's nice to just bait retards on the internet and have them fucking meltdown and whatnot over some bullshit post.
It's okay. Here's my opinion on that. There, it's too easy nowadays. It's way too fucking easy.
It is. That's why you gotta go to places that have names and shit, right? Like trolling PCG or whatever is like whatever. You're right. It's easy, right? You don't even know if that person's actually upset or not. But trolling on Discord and the forums is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'll admit I'm a baiter. I bait. I'm not gonna lie. I won't disavow that.
No, to each their own. I'm not gonna josh you for having fun.
Yeah, man. So this anime, right? Devil's part timer.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It has one season, and season two part one, and it's on currently season two part two. I hate it when they do those stupid breakup things, but it's a good series. I recommend it. Like if you don't like, it's an isekai, but if you don't like isekai, it's one of the OGs, so it's a little more tolerable.
All right. I mean, it was on Anime Tosho, so I'm just downloading the NZB file now.
No, I totally recommend it. You'll have a good time with it. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, going anime wise, I don't know. I used to like Gundam back in the day. Dragon Ball Z when I was younger.
I'm still currently in the process of going through all the old Gundam. I actually do have a spreadsheet for all my media and stuff, and the untick is starting to grow with all the new series because I just don't have the time, nor do I really care right now.
Yeah. I can't. I don't like the art style of the new series. Does that track?
I can see that.
It looks. I don't know. The characters look too feminine in my eyes.
That's modern anime, dude. You have to get used to it.
I know, man. That's why when people talk about modern anime, I'm just out of the loop because it's just not my style. It just looks so gay.
Nah, I totally hear you.
I'm big fan. I used to like Pat Labor. Mobile Suit Pat Labor was a thing.
Pat Labor is my favorite mecha anime of all time. Every permutation. I've watched it all. I love it.
Did you see the live action reboot?
Yep, it's been a while. That came out a little while ago, didn't it?
Yeah, 2017, I think. They're supposed to be making a new movie. They had a little teaser trailer for it, like 2018, 2019 or so. The animation looks great, but nothing. I haven't heard anything come out of that before, man.
Mm, I'm hopeful. The last
Let me
like
see if I can find it.
yeah, I'm gonna probably do. Wasn't on my radar. I haven't thought anything Pat Labor for the last few years. I'm getting results for new files. Release.
Man, YouTube search is just fucking dog shit. Google is just dog shit now for everything, man. Can't find a single. I'm getting fucking recommendations for fucking Uruka right now on my fucking feed. And I just wrote in Pat Labor teaser.
Hmm. Teaser trailer. Movie trailer, next generation trailer. Fuck, I'm getting trailers for all the old shit.
It's an eight. If it helps, it's an 8 minute little thing.
I want to see it because it's Pat Labor and this is new to me. Actually, you continue looking and hold the fort for a second. I gotta go drain
All
lizard.
right, we'll do.
Thanks.
Yep, just looking in chat. How you guys doing today? I'm not high, by the way. I'm just very tired. God damn, Google is. Dead air is pretty bad, isn't it? Shit. It wouldn't be this bad if fucking Google worked for the damn. Fuck it. All right, I'm just gonna upload the file. Fuck it.
I live.
All right. Cannot find anything on the reboot. It might have been DMCA'd. Hold on.
Let's see. My anime.
It's called Pat Labor Reboot. It's a 8 minute clip.
Reboot. I'm gonna check my anime list. If it cropped up, maybe someone posted it.
I just might upload it to a Discord.
Oh, did you?
No, I'm going to. I'm looking for it in my thousands of hard drives.
Oh, you have everything connected. I have a bunch. I have a shit ton of external drives just to keep things clean.
Yeah, I tried to do external USBs. Sometimes the fucking USB goes out because I run a media server, and then you got to come home and fucking plug all that shit back in. And
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've been storing media for years and years and years and stuff, and I just like the progression of it. Like I had like a Seagate NAS that gave up the ghost on me a few years ago, and I ripped out all their drives and transferred over to like the new like mini what do I have Westgate Digital like little tiny external USB external hard disk drives, and they were fucking huge, and they were only like $100 a piece. It was crazy. It's like
oh shit,
it was like honestly, I got like six of them, and they were like 5 terabytes for like $100.
god damn.
So I was just like, fuck it, I'm grabbing a shit ton of them, and I'm just mirroring everything.
Oh man, fucking Discord limit on the file. Fuck it, I'll just throw it on the Mega.
Yeah, if you throw it up on Mega, and you can throw me the link, and then I can pull. Fuck, we'll just watch it. We'll just watch it here on stream. If you just give me the Mega link, I can just throw it in my browser.
Yeah, I gotta remember to. Looks like I'm running out of storage.
Okay, if in case anyone's listening and wants to know, I don't have a Mega account. I just make a new one anytime I hit the cap.
I don't know. You can't. If I upload this to Mega, you can't find my other files, right? It's just that one link.
I think you can link to that file specifically.
All right, I'm gonna try this. All
I'm
right, here we go.
fairly certain. I had to help Wikidog deal with file management on GoFile the other night.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're an archiver. You could be TVA's archive, bro.
I I initially made like I did my Captain Godzilla post back in the day because it was kind of fun and silly, but then it's kind of just like okay, I'm kind of done. I do still upload anything that gets taken down, and I maintain my CryptPad file with the links and stuff. So I do update and stuff. I don't make a show of it.
All right. So you're still actively archiving though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like a short came through for me and helped me get set up with the GitHub archiving tools and stuff because I am completely hopeless when it comes to Python and scripting and shit. So he pretty much just copy and pasted his setup for archiving stuff, and I just mirrored it, and that's been that.
All right, shit.
Yeah, I know we get.
Yeah, there are a lot of cool people on TVA.
Yeah, there is, and we're all a bunch of quirky, weird fucks. Like I know people give short shit, but he's good folk.
Yeah, man, I love short. Short's great. Fellow piss bro.
Yeah, I'm throwing both of you into a chipper when I get into power. Love you though.
If you can find me, man, if you can fight me, dude. I mean, I live in America. We've got guns. I've got guns. I've got a bunch of guns all over the fucking place, man.
I do too.
I actually do have to buy a gun locker. So, what are the laws over there? Do you have to keep your guns in a storage? Because right now mine is just hanging out.
You don't have to do shit, but if you get caught, you're fucked.
All right.
But yeah,
Do you guys have the weird California rifles?
yeah, pretty much any rules you guys have, we definitely have. So as far as storage goes, yeah, it has to be under lock and key. You know, like in a safe, out of reach, not easily accessible, trigger locks, action locks, blah 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 blah.
Man, I think for us it's different per state. I know going into Jersey, your pistol had to be in a lockbox and the ammunition had to be separate. And it had to be in the trunk of your car. If you get pulled over and a fucking Jersey cop sees it, you're you're getting a fucking you're getting arrested and thrown in jail. But over here in the Midwest, it's a little bit looser.
Oh, that's good. Wait, you're in the Midwest. I always pegged you as a Californian.
No, what the fuck?
Well, no, not.
Midwest born and raised.
Okay, good. My respect for you went up 10 points.
All right. I mean, I'm in a shitty blue state, so you probably find out where I am, but doesn't really matter. What are they gonna do?
Yeah,
I will say I do have some fucking crazy people who hate my fucking guts though for no reason.
you're an artistic shitposter. Like you are our own Stone Toss.
Oh man, such high regards. I can't accept that kind of compliment.
Well, too bad you're getting it.
All right. All right, so we're almost uploaded here. Yeah, the so going back to Pat Labor, this is the reboot that came out in 20. Hold on. Looking at the Plex. 2016. 2016 was the last time there was any talk of a new Pat Labor coming out, and I haven't heard of anything since.
Really.
But I think when you see this, you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's actually pretty nice. It's very short,
So,
but it has everything you want out of a Pat Labor.
okay, so is so I assume it was implied, but I'm just going to ask anyway. So it's a new animated series.
I think they were. It was a promo for one or a promo for a movie or something.
Okay. And I love Pat Labor so much. It is the real. Oh, there we go. It is the real robot anime of all time. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, it's way better than Gundam.
Oh, oh, by far.
Like I
Go,
said, very realistic. All the mechs look just like they would in real life if they had to use mechs for fucking construction.
yeah, they
None
did.
of them fly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the one time in the original series when they did have the fly one, it was an advanced military one, and still got his shit kicked in.
Yeah. And
Okay,
it just goes to show. I mean, Pat Labor was really smart about the AI freaking out. They have those automated AI military labors, and they go on the fritz all the fucking time because you can't trust AI.
exactly. Okay, that was good. Probably gonna get. No, I could have sworn I remember you.
I wonder if anyone's archiving this stream.
Oh, I'm well. If they are, I'm archiving my own for my own personal copy because that's what I do. But I do remember Mega having a built-in video player. I guess I have to just download it.
I think you should be able to hit it, right? If you hit the play button, it doesn't play.
Nope, that's okay. We have ways of dealing with this. Doop. Okay. Save. Download. Save. Downloaded. Yes. Good. It is downloaded. Where are you? I have so much crap. Yeah, Pet Labor. Okay. Open.
Are you using a dual monitor setup?
I have three monitor screens right now, and that's why I'm kind of bouncing around looking for things.
Ah, sweet.
Okay, move you over here. Oh, emote. Oh, emotion. I miss you. Seeing this company crawl thing is just pure nostalgia because one of the first animes I bootlegged was on VHS was Blue Seed. I was the distributor for Blue Seed in my area.
What's Blue Seed?
Blue Seed is okay. Blue Seed is knockoff Evangelion, but it's actually good. Literally, a secret government agency, Japanese monsters, conspiracy, blah blah blah. It's literally a Evangelion clone, but I like it better than Evangelion because it plays it a little more straight. Question mark. It's not full. It's not up its ass. Is what I'm trying to get at.
All right, all right.
Okay,
When you
so
say distro, you mean you sold the fucking VHS, the bootleg VHS tapes?
I don't think I sold any. I think I did trade. I think I traded. We were like a trading group.
Oh Jesus, that brings me back. All right, so you're about as old as I am with the VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Fucking downloading shit and getting a capture card, pumping it out to a VCR.
No, pretty much what it is. I had a TV with a built-in VCR, and I just recorded it off the TV, and then made
Ah, okay,
and then
okay.
got a second VCR and made copies of the tapes.
Ah, man. See, I think the internet killed that.
I know
Killed the
the original sneaker nut.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's that feeling of a guy who knows a guy who's into this type of thing. You guys can, anyone can be an expert on any topic now just by looking it up on Google.
Yeah.
There's no more thrill. There's no more thrill going to a shitty store and being like, oh, they have this shitty B film from 1980s. It's a fourth generation fucking copy. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. No. Those were the good old days.
yeah, that ain't coming back.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Here's the thing with OBS. It has a VLC like dedicated video source thing, but it's not recognizing it. So I'm going to go window capture VLC. Okay. Pat labor movie thing, automatic, match title, cursor, blah blah blah. Okay. I'm seeing a blank screen on OBS. Why? Transform, fit to screen.
You into horror movies at all?
Oh yeah, I'm a big horror guy, but I've been honestly out of it since like the mid 2000s.
Okay, okay.
So
Are you
I'm
familiar with the flower of flesh and blood, the guinea pigs?
not specifically question mark.
Okay, it's a Japanese film series. It's basically just gore porn. People being cut up and stuff.
Oh, the name does ring a bell. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, I recognize what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it. No.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So you couldn't get it in the States like fresh out the box at a Suncoast. You had to like download it, or you had to know a guy who had a copy, right?
Yeah.
So I remember watching this thing on like a fourth or fifth gen dub, right? All the colors are washed. It's very blurry. It's kind of shitty, and I thought it was like a real, a real like snuff film. Because they don't know. Nobody knows anything about this film other than, hey, there's a scene where a guy is just cutting up a girl.
Huh.
And then, when DVDs came out, uh, they released the film series on DVD. And then when you watch it on DVD, everything is like clear and crisp, right?
Yeah.
So like takes away from the snuffiness because now you notice like, oh, that's a rubber arm. Oh, that's a fucking, that's a blood tube.
No, no, I understand. Like that's the problem with converting a bunch of '80s horror films to, like high definition quality. You see all the rough edges, and it does take away from that. Like the video games have the same problem with going from CRT to HD because a lot of the old games graphics were programmed to either make use of it or work around the fact you're looking at a bubble tube.
Oh man.
Okay, so Pat Labor seems to be working. It's so I'm gonna just go. Okay, I had it. Okay, it showed up for a second, but it doesn't seem to be showing on OBS. So I need to just check and see the actual stream. No, it's not showing up on my capture now. Fuck.
Another scuff.
Nah, no, it's fine. This is the whole point. Okay, so window capture method automatic. Match title as a file cursor. Okay. Yes. Maybe if I just hide it, show it, lock it, unlock it. I'm gonna blow a gasket. Okay.
I don't think it's DRM, so.
No. This is a me versus OBS thing.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna try. Okay, so I think that was the display capture I did before. So I'll do window capture. Okay, window, that, transform, fit the screen, play, still black. Okay, so that's not it. So window capture doesn't like VLC. So remove that. Remove, I say. Be gone. Add. Media source? I could just play a video file, I guess. That could work. No loop, restart when it becomes active, yada yada yada. Transform. Stop playing. It's working. I wonder if we're getting audio. Could work.
I'm not hearing anything on stream. All right.
Okay, so let's see. Firefly. Okay, so hide that. Show this. Maximize that. It should catch my desktop audio, so I think we should be good for the audio. Question mark. Okay, so play. Now, Pipkun, I'm gonna to pop out chat. Professional streamer. Pop out chat. Okay, back to that window. And
get all the food and water, bring it in. Oh, something's not right. I feel like there's light. There's a light. There's a light inside of me. Like it's shining out from me. Something's wrong. It was Richard. I know what he means now. I feel like that. Corla, he cut one of those things open and had 40 rat brains inside, just linked together, making a working brain. His whole book, you see, he stole pigs from the pens. He cut the pig's organs out and strung them all together as sheep organs. He made those things. It was a light. It's the light. He told him to, it made him. And all broke. He cut up all those miners. He cut them all up. And he made that big one out of them. And then they cut open that rock and I saw that light, Barkley. I saw it. And I knew right away, I knew it. I felt it. I felt it right away. And I cut my eyes out when I saw that light. But I was too late. I was too late. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. All right? That's your gun. Take it. All right, come lift me up. Come on, here we go. Now, when we open that door, we got about 100 meters to go to the second facility. It has the biometrics to get through. It's coming no matter what we do. You aim straight. You aim straight, you fucking hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you see? Do you have lights?
Yes, sir. Here's your mask.
Oh. Alright. We only got one chance at this. Don't stop. We'll go absolutely straight, 100 meters to facility alpha, understand? Follow the beacon.
So she's a cyborg, right?
No, pretty much the backstory for her is that she's a synthetic a la Blade Runner. But she's actually. I don't want to spoil it.
Alright.
Okay, well, whatever. She's supposed to be a synthetic, but the synthetics are expensive. So she's actually just a literal child's slave. A natural child's slave. But she got
Oh my god.
But she got brainwashed into thinking, no, you're a synthetic human that has no rights. But the reality of the matter is, you're just a real slave.
Jesus, man.
Yeah. It's fucked up, that's why I like it. Well, okay, I like it for the monsters coming up, but still.
Where did we go?
Manager's complex. It's a bath. Living quarters. Meeting rooms. Those rooms are fortified.
Decline. Insufficient status. Decline.
It's at the door. Keep moving. We can't keep it out.
Authorized. Private Philip Marshall.
Get the gun ready. Reload! Reload! You're out! Let's go! Move! Move!
Sections A through C. Commence evacuation procedure.
There's a kitchen up ahead. Door's manual. Go right in. Bolt the door.
Sir, we have to go. Please, sir.
Oh yeah, here's where he gets the beach.
Take it, Barkley. I'm gonna tell you where to go. Take the gun.
What?
Just take it.
Oh, we're so close.
Christ, I'm fucked up. There's something wrong inside of me. I'm telling you, I can feel it. There's something wrong. It's getting worse.
It's that thing. It rejects synthetics. Maybe I can slow it down.
Synthetics must be used as mining labor. Protocol 7, Statute 9. But you know how much true synthetics cost? The overhead involved. Synthetics. They cost more than orphans. We purchased you from the Strata Group. Company bought you when you were 2 weeks old. They're fucking human, Barkley. That barcode, we put it on you just to fool the OSHA inspectors. We bought a couple of cinches just to fool them. You're canary class, right? What's your job? Your job is to crawl down the mine shafts deep down into the asteroids. Your job is to die if you walk into a pocket of poison gas, right? And do you think a synthetic would get sick like that? Here, take the gun. Take it. you're gonna get out. You're gonna tell everyone about this place. About you, about who you are. About the quartz, how it flashes. You tell them. Yeah. The computers here are gonna reject your status. So you're gonna take my fingerprint. You're gonna get out of here. Now remember, when this thing, it gets to me, it's gonna extract everything I know. It's gonna know about the vault. You're gonna make it, Buck. I get it. Damn it. I think I can just...
Unsafe levels of methane detected in sections B, C, D, E, and F.
So yeah, Oats Studios is the YouTube branch channel, whatever, of Blumhouse Productions, and this is where they do their little experimental short movies. You know, like proof of concept stuff. Like there's this one, and there's a bunch of other weird sci-fi ones. They're all very good to watch. I
I
like
mean, the
them.
monster design is fucking A plus, dude.
Yeah, my favorite kind of horror is body horror. So John Carpenter's The Thing, and then everything that's following stuff. Like, have you ever watched the movie Harbinger Down?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so do you remember the 2011 Thing reboot, remake, prequel, whatever the fuck that shit was?
Yeah, I watched it once, I think, when it came out.
Okay, so uh, that movie actually did have practical effects. The problem was that the executives said, "Nah, fuck it, we're just gonna come out and overlay CG over on top of everything and stuff." So the original practical effects production company, I forget what they called, they got screwed over. And that pissed off a lot of people because they released test footage and like production videos and stuff on YouTube, and people were like, "These effects are really fucking good. What the hell?" And they're down. So what they ended up doing is they kickstarted funds to make a movie using practical effects to show people like, this is what we did, and we got fucked over by CG from Universal, and they crowdfunded, and they actually got Lance Hendrickson to star in it, and they got a bunch of other people and stuff. So I want to see if I can find a trailer.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much John Carpenter's The Thing on a boat.
Okay.
But that's why I wanted. That's what we wanted. We want John Carpenter's The Thing, you know, again, but not shitty.
Dutch Harbor Coast Guard, this is
Yeah, you
fishing
just want
vessel
practical
Harbinger,
effects done right.
informing you
right?
that we've dredged a piece of wreckage containing human remains.
It's a tardigrade. His body must be riddled with them.
Please don't let it burn me up, please.
What the hell are you doing, Spec?
He's infected!
You don't know that for sure.
The body we found in the wreckage is gone.
Are you okay?
Can't breathe.
There seems to be an organism on the ship. It's gonna get even bigger.
So yeah, if you felt getting left out on the 2011 thing, these guys they did their own thing. Now again, they didn't have a Universal Studios budget and stuff, so temper expectations as far as the script writing and some of the production values go. But it's a good movie.
Yeah, the monster looks great.
Yeah, I recommend finding it. I'll just so you have a reference. I'll just post it in Discord.
Oh, yeah, I already found it on the Usenet.
You found it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I recommend watching that there. But again, like this is kind of my jam for movies. I love monster movies. Like, of course, giant monster movies, Godzilla, all that stuff, fine. But like my favorite bar none thing is body horror. So seeing stuff like this still get made, it does fill me with a bit of hope. Like the Blumhouse thing, this and other stuff. Fuck. It's still out there. I wish there was more.
Well, it costs money, man.
I know.
And then you gotta have a good idea. You can't just. I guess you could just make a movie that's just like vignettes, right? Of like body horror scenes, but you need a good plot to drive all that shit. Like who's the guy that did Scanners?
Cronenberg, David Cronenberg.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is he still making movies?
I forget because no, he still is making movies. Here's okay. Dave Cronenberg is a Toronto filmmaker. I like his earlier work because it was body horror. So you had like Scanners, The Fly. Oh, shush. You had Scanners, The Fly, uh, fucking a bunch of shit. So window. I have a point to the story, but so I gotta pull up his Wikipedia page. David Cronenberg. David Cronenberg. Ah, son of a bitch. I need to timeline his films to formulate my thought.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so all his earlier works were low key, independent, cheap horror flicks. The good stuff. So you got like, I have to feel like those. Shivers. Shivers is good. Rabid. Amazing. Fast Coming. Brood. Amazing. Scanners. Classic. Videodrome. Has my man crush James fucking Woods in it. Of course I love Videodrome. Dead Zone. Great. The Fly. The 80s Fly with Jeff Goldblum. Fucking amazing. Dead Ringer is good. Crash. Existence. Existence was okay. I'm more of a 13th floor guy as far as the Matrix 13th floor existence argument. Existence was good.
I like Resistance. I like the fucking fish gun shit.
Yeah, but here's where we start. Here's where I started having problems with David Cronenberg's 2005: A History of Violence and Up. A History of Violence, Eastern Promises, Dangerous Method, blah blah blah. All these here are thrillers. They're psychological thrillers. They're not horror films, if you follow.
Yeah, I mean, History of Violence was a comic book.
Yeah, yeah. So pretty much everything after A History of Violence is kind of just like, it's not old Cronenberg. He's still working. It's great, good for him and stuff, but it's not for me. It lost the touch for me.
Yeah, I think for me personally, with Cronenberg, I'd probably put it at the end of Eastern Promises. I haven't seen Dangerous Method or Maps to the. I haven't seen any of that shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen a bunch of these either and stuff because I was waffling on some of the other ones. But like the monstery horror films, like the earlier ones, like the Shivers, the Rabbits, the Broods, and the Radio Drum stuff, that shit is amazing.
Are
Wistful.
you into trauma films at all?
I have a love hate relationship with trauma films. It really depends. I have to be in the mood for them, and not all of them hit for me.
Yeah, I mean the new stuff is shit, but all the stuff that Lloyd Kaufman directed. What do you think about them? Like Toxic Avenger, Romeo and Juliet,
Oh yeah.
the ones that he personally directed or wrote or whatever.
Well, Toxic Avenger is a fucking classic.
You see, I think Citizen Toxie is his last like directed film because he made Poltergeist and that was shit.
Okay, Avenger. I like Toxic Avenger. Combat Shock. Uh, Igor and Lunatics was fun. Surf Nazis Must Die. Yeah, I remember that one. Rabbit Grannies. Yep, I remember that one. Mostly kind of just, I've watched so much shit growing up. Like we had like 2 or 3 video stores, and I just every my weekend allowance pocket change just went to renting like like a 3, 4, 5 kind of thing VHS tapes every weekend, and I watched so much shit growing up.
Hey man, same here. That's where those VHS trade groups came in handy.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, the fucking kids don't know, man. You couldn't just hop on an index or a torrent site, just download what you want, man. You had to actually know that it existed, and then find a guy that had the thing that existed.
Oh my god, they still made Toxic Avenger into the 2000s. Oh my god. That's like the Living Dead series in the 2000s. Did you watch the later Living Dead movies?
I saw City of the Dead, I think. The
Oh,
one with the truck and this and the big tower.
they're all so bad.
Yeah, there's a new Evil Dead Rise that's apparently really good. Raimi
Yeah,
didn't direct it.
yeah. Red Letter. Yeah, Jay on Red Letter Meter to talk. I think they did a review of it or something. I might give it a shot sometime.
The thing is, the new movies don't have fucking Bruce Campbell, and that was the main driver. He's got all the quips and the fucking witty fucking bullshit.
I have a love-hate relationship with Bruce Campbell.
You don't like Jack of all trades.
He's a jack of all trades and stuff, and he's really good at what he does and stuff. But I don't know, it doesn't do it for me on some performances. I can't put it into words.
I mean, Jack of all trades was the TV show he did that ran alongside like Hercules and Xena.
No, I saw a bit of it and stuff. I didn't really get into it, but I did give it a shot. But I kind of just tuned out.
Yeah, that's fair. That time block was pretty shitty.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's almost 3. What the fuck?
Oh shit, I gotta do something for work.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bounce and watch Kershey. So it was. Thanks for coming in and helping me out with this, and it was good talking with you.
Yeah, good talking to you too, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, take it easy, man.
Hey, adios.
All right. See you again sometime. Okay. So I guess that's gonna be it. Oh, I haven't actually been looking at chat recently. Okay. Yeah, we had a couple other people. So planetary environment. Hey, good. Yeah. Okay, so while we're closing up, good. I just want a head count. If you have an Odyssey account, just post in chat. So I see WikiDog, I see Planetary Bombardment. We had Pipkin earlier and stuff. I saw Raildex Enthusiast, so that's a handful. You know, I just want to, because I'm just kind of getting over, like, there has to be more people. Like, I'm in full number fag mode because I am fucking curious over the view count thing. So there's 22 people currently watching. I know not everyone has an account, which is why I kind of ragged earlier on the first post of making. It's like just spend a couple of minutes to make an Odyssey account. Josh is on here, Medicare was on here, and there's a bunch of other people on here and stuff. And this is kind of why I wanted the chat engagement and stuff for the feedback on making this. So I'm just curious. So it's saying 23 currently watching, but where is everyone? It's weird, man. It's fucking weird. And I'm gonna just rant in the close and stuff. I finally yesterday when I got the YouTube going and stuff, Streaming Elements works wonderful on YouTube, and it actually does work and stuff. So it would be nice to have further extensions and stuff for like Odyssey or Rumble and stuff. Because oh my god, dealing with OBS, I can understand. I have this little shitposting experiment. I have a greater appreciation for what the girls do for their streams for wrangling shit. Like I'm bouncing between different screens and different layers and sources and shit, and this has been an enlightening learning experience. I'm glad I started doing it. Yeah, I know Josh and Medicare are the big pulls for this site and stuff, but it's less. My thought is less of a numbers game in terms of being able to build an audience. It's just that I just want, for example, bringing in callers like Pipgun and stuff. I want to be somewhere where I wouldn't get showed. So that rolls out YouTube. So Odyssey, but managing a stream on Odyssey takes a bit of a hit because I don't have stream elements. I only have OBS to deal with, if you can understand what I'm saying. But I had fun. This was neat. I now know how to deal with the audio thing. I'm kind of curious to see how much dead air I had on Pipkin when he first came on. But live and learn. And this was literally just a learning experience. Okay, Kirsch is on in 5. I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for those who showed up, and I'll probably play a game next time. I won't. Okay, I don't want to post in the threads. I don't like to be pick me in the threads, but I will post ahead of time on post and on Twitter I'll post links to the before I stream, like an hour or two before I stream. But I don't want to make a habit of posting in the threads either on the farms or on the asylum. That's just not me. I don't want to do it. So going forward, I'll proper social media post if I'm going to stream ahead of time, and that's how it's going to be. Next time will definitely probably be a game. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Have a good one, and take care.